The Culture Club is a showcase of Tel Aviv's creative spirit or creative soul through the senses. So we wanted visitors to have an experience where they would actually feel the vibe a little bit, the energy of what it's like to be in Tel Aviv from a culinary point of view, from a sonic point of view, from a visual point of view, from an architectural point of view, in a very low-key, understated, pop-up way. So tonight we heard from the amazingly talented architect Michael Arad, who is the architect of the World Trade Center Memorial that was just unveiled in New York.
The issue of identity is kind of fluid and difficult to pin down, and I certainly feel a huge debt to my Israeli background, but what attracted me a little bit to Picnic's work is that it's very fluid, it's transnational.
It's nice to have somebody who can speak to the global impact of Israeli creativity and not just what's going on in Tel Aviv proper, but sort of all around the world. We have the band We Are Ghosts. They're an ensemble of 10 who come together and spontaneously record and jam, essentially, freeform jam that becomes their next album. And it's always a very beautiful, atmospheric, sort of soundscapey kind of a thing. We heard from the mayor of Tel Aviv, Ron Huldai, who came to kind of officiate things, which was lovely. And we have a very talented chef, Noah Levy, who's curating the food element of this whole thing. Because again, we really wanted it to be a sensual experience as opposed to just seeing art hung on the walls. And so she is the chef of a very important restaurant in Tel Aviv called Joz Veloz. And so she sort of brought her culinary curatorial skills to our table. Curators are Meir Cordovani and Adi Engelman of Picnic magazine, which is a textless magazine in Israel. They're only visual, and they've become sort of famous for not only publishing this magazine, but sort of curating dynamic events in the city that are like this. We wanted to do something that depicted Tel Aviv in a positive light, because so often Israel is associated with war and religion and politics and sort of heaviness, and so seldom is it associated with joyfulness and positivity and celebratory, kind of energy. So that was sort of the mission here.